we have an amazing group of guys here. Of course, every Comic-Con panel is like the Fantastic Four or the X-Men or something, but I'm actually really sincere when I say that these guys within our craft are the absolute pinnacle. Let's go over who these guys are. On the far end is Alex McDowell. Glasses. Alex. And you haven't even heard his pictures yet. Because part of the point of running this down for you is to understand, we made this reel for Comic-Con. We mostly put in pictures that are Comic-Con type pictures, but all of us, you have to be versatile or you don't work. He did Watchmen, which is just getting finished up. There's a lot of Watchmen stuff happening. He was a production designer on the B movie, which was that crazy Jerry Seinfeld picture that came out, which I thought was wonderful. He did The Corpse Bride. I'm still not talking loud enough? Jesus. Okay, sorry. He did The Corpse Bride, stop motion animation. He did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He did The Terminal, Minority Report, and Fight Club. Amazing. That's Elliot. The next guy is Richard Hudolin, who's the king of Vancouver. He does all those great, he did Battlestar Galactica. Everybody loves Battlestar. They've done a prequel he designed called Caprica. He did Reaper, he did Painkiller Jane, Dead Like Me, Stargate SG-1, and a season of Doctor Who. And Richard, I think more than the most of us, actually was an art director for many years. He really worked his way up. And that might be an interesting thing to get into if that interests you guys later. And next we got J. Michael Riva. Here's Michael. Yeah. Now, you remember he did Iron Man, which is impressive enough. He did Spider-Man 3. He did both the Charlie's Angels movies. He did Congo. He did both two Lethal Weapons or three? 3 Lethal Weapons. He did the Goonies, which of course is and he did what I would call the American Barbarella. He did The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. And now we got Ed Verreau right here. Ed just finished G.I. Joe, which is in post. Ed designed Monster House, which is a mocap animated film, which is interesting. I think it was one mocap thing we saw. X-Men 3. A personal favorite of mine, Scorpion King, which is fantastic. He did Jurassic Park 3, Mission to Mars, and Contact. And me, I did Terminator 2 3D, which, if you don't recognize it, that's the show that runs at Universal. It's a short film James Cameron directed, and it was a gas. I designed Species, which I think you saw. I designed a personal favorite, Wilder Napalm, which no one saw, which is one of my concept guys from that is here today, a fantastic picture. I designed Home Alone, showing you got to be versatile. I designed another kids movie called River's Edge. I don't know if you know that. And I've got a picture that actually I did the animation for called Forbidden Zone, an Oingo Boingo picture. Does anyone know that? All right, the groupies. That movie has been colorized in case you don't know about it. And this is a movie that was done 25 years ago. Crazy black and white picture. So there's some sort of event tomorrow for that. Anyway, now that we've gotten through that. I'm sorry? No, Barry.
No, I'm actually Barry Robinson today. Yeah, that's what it said. So I did Narnia, actually, as well. No, I didn't. I just have Barry's card. They didn't have time to give me.
Listen, we don't have a lot of time. You guys have to take the responsibility that if you want to find out something from these guys, you ask them. Because it'll be good for you, it'll be good for everybody. Although I should mention that we will be going to the autograph area later if whatever dreams and fantasy, the portfolios and all the rest of that stuff. But I say, if something comes up, if you're too chicken to just shout it out, just put your hand and I'll try to keep watching for it. All right, we've got a question already.
Yeah. When you pick the movies that you end up working on, is it mostly based on who's attached and like who the director is and how big the scope the film is and how much you think you'll be able to create, or do you ever like pass on a movie because you think that the story is just kind of crappy, or you don't like the characters or something, or is it just like purely production design, like vision?
Who wants to jump on that, Michael?
Okay.
Or not?
What shall I say? For me, it's the script. It's always the script. I design the movies I design. I like to think that I design them to support the story. I'm not interested really in movies that don't have a story. Other people do that. They do it for the sets or for the things they get to do or whatever, but primarily it's the script that's really the motivator for me. It's the thing I go back to in the middle of a picture when you get really tired of the director and the people, and you need some support or you need some energy. I go back to the script. So it's the story for me. That's mine. I don't know what the rest of you guys think, but it's pretty much it for me.